Hey, I'm up here at Fremont Cemetery looking for some graves here. But here's a little baby that died, 1884. Got a Santa Claus there. Yeah, we'll go over this way. This might be the one I'm looking for. This is one of them I'm looking for. Amos Nichols. And there's John. Yeah, let's see if I can find Cynthia. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's go over this way. I did this cemetery, oh gosh, when I was 17 for my Eagle Scout. Been a long time. Yeah, let's see. Nope, that's not it. I'm wondering if her stone's even still here. I just have to look around here. Ah, here we go. It's on the back of Amos. Cynthia Nichols. Now she was the great aunt to Zane Grey, the writer. And she had many friends. And when she passed away, they did stories in the Bloomington Bulletin and Clinton Weekly. Had nice stories about her. But after a full meal, she went into the yard and was found dead of a heart attack. And she's buried right here in Fremont Cemetery, as is Amos and son John. And that was John over here that we just looked at. And that was her son. And also others that are here are Frisbees, Hammets, Samuel Hammett, and Catherine. So yeah. So let's see. This might be original stone. 1867. So nope, that wouldn't be it. So yeah, let's look at some of the rest of them here. A lot of them are just in the cement, down like that. Like they're just buried. So there's a Catherine. Here's the Samuel Hammett. He was friends of Sylvia Nichols and his wife Catherine. Now, the Hammett name, later on, his relatives ran the baby fold. You know, they have Hammett Street, you know, in Bloomington or in Normal. So, yeah, so that's pretty interesting. So while we're here, we'll just look at some of the other ones. You know, here's Hammett. And this baby, only 2 months old. And we'll go down here. But yeah, that's Samuel, born in the 1700s. So here's an infant Hammett, 1871. There's John. So yeah, there's the connection to the baby fold with the Hammets. Let's see, here's, see if we can read this one that's out here. Died in 1856. And then there's some way back here. So at least they've cut the grass so it's not super tall. And we'll check some of these back here. And I'm sure there's a lot of these that don't have a marker because there's a lot of free space, as you can see. Well, let's go out here and see what we can find. Trudge through this. You know, there's another one that can't read and it's buried. That's what a lot of these here. Been here so long that, you know, they're just falling apart. Here we got the Williams, Moses, 1812 to 1854. So, yeah. Some of these you can't read. Now here's a Frisbee that was also friends with Cynthia Nichols. James Frisbee, right here. He was 71 years old, died in 1858, so he would have been like 1780 born. And, you know, that's kind of crazy. You think about in the 1700s, how did they get along? So let's see, here's John Frisbee. Died in 1855. He looks like he was 15. And here's Christina Baker. And here's a nice granite stone. Thomas Frisbee, 1822 to 1914, I guess. And Mary, 1825 to 1875. Now the Nichols, they died in Waynesville. It's just down the road, and back in the early 1800s. Yeah, it's kind of a bone of contention. It was settled in 1825, but some kind of state deal or whatever has it where they gave a thing for to be 1875. Being a history nut, I've always gone by when it was founded. So, but hey, that's all right. Not everybody agrees. All right. Hey, let's see what this is. There's a plaque here on this tree. These 3 October Glory trees are donated in memory of Darrell Cameron. Darrell mowed Fremont Cemetery for 12 years, so apparently he passed away. There we go. So that's one of the trees. That's another one. And that's another one. All right. So that's nice that the Cynthia Nichols marker is still here. You know, one time when I was out here, kids had knocked over stones and stuff like that. But Cynthia's marker, you know, for dying in 1898, it was 92 years old. Good shape. All right, well, if you like these videos, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.